All right, and welcome back. My name is Ciokiewicz. I am the host of It's a Wrap, and I would like to welcome you all to episode 4. Welcome back, everyone. I am excited to be back. Hopefully, you guys are excited to be listening. I mean, this is 4 episodes in a row. 4. God. Hopefully, you guys are ready to go. Hopefully, you guys are stoked. I'm stoked. I'm ready to rock this thing. But before we get into this, I did want to talk about, I wanted to start off kind of on a bummer, somber note, if you will. And I just wanted to have my take. And earlier this week, someone came out with some pretty tough news. And I'm sure most of you guys know who it is. Alex Trebek, host of the show on TV Jeopardy. He came out and let everyone know in a video that he has stage 4 pancreatic cancer. Man, that's tough. God, that's tough to hear. Number one, I get it. Again, I'm not like, I don't know Alex Trebek personally. You know, we're not family. But I'm a human being, man. Like, when I hear those things, when I hear about Alex Trebek getting stage 4 cancer, dude, that shit hurts. Like, that is tough. I can't even begin to imagine how hard it is for his family and him to deal with something like that. Like, seriously, Alex Trebek, all the prayers in the world. Man, I know that is a very bleak outcome when it comes to stage 4 diagnosis, but if anybody can do it, it's you, man. It's you. So, lots of prayers, lots of positive vibes going your way. Man, I just, that's tough. So, I'm praying for you, buddy. I'm praying for you. That kind of, I mean, I guess I shouldn't say it hits home for me because I've been lucky my entire life. My family members, we have been relatively, healthy as far as, cancer just invades people's families and just takes people out, dude. It's so rough. And I've been lucky. I truly have been. I still have all 4 of my grandparents. They're still alive. Now, granted, my grandparents on one side of my family, they're battling with dementia. And that is an extremely tough battle, and it's just it's its own fight in its own way, and it sucks. But cancer is so devastating, man. Like, it wipes people out, and it is just extremely difficult to deal with. It really is. So again, prayers to the Trebek family. I know he came out in that video and he was like, "Yep, man, I'm I know it's a tough outcome, but I'm going to fight it. And I still have 3 years on my deal with Jeopardy. So let's rock and roll, baby." So more power to you. Just kind of piggybacking off of that, I did want to mention something when it comes to cancer. I have an individual that I went to high school with. His name is Ryan Bott. And if you are listening to this and you're from Holman, you're from my hometown, you know Ryan. And Ryan is battling cancer. I think he has, I don't want to misdiagnose or whatever it is, but he has cancer and he is fighting it. I think he just finished his last round of chemo. But Ryan Bott is one of those guys who just an absolute good, genuine, amazing guy. Now, granted, when I was in high school, he graduated 1 year before me, but when I was in high school, I wasn't super close with him, but I can tell you firsthand that he was one of the nicest people I've ever met. Like, it was just like addictive to be around this guy. He's so nice. And we did track together, and Ryan was just always the happiest guy, and he was always willing to teach people. And it's funny because, well, what do you know? Now he's a coach. Now he's a teacher. He's a powerlifting coach at Lacrosse Central, And he is going through an extremely tough battle right now. And he has children, and he has a wonderful wife who is standing by his side and just being just that rock that Ryan needs. But he also has the community. And I know I had mentioned it last episode about how being from a small town is just so amazing. And even lacrosse, like La Crosse, Wisconsin, it's like 65,000 people. Like, they rally around their own. And Ryan Bott, I mean, I've got a Bott Strong shirt. I'll have to sport it. I don't have it right now. But I'll have to sport it one of these podcasts, because I saw his story and I didn't even know that he had cancer, but it just hurt my heart because he's such a good dude. And why do good things like this happen to great people? It sucks. It sucks, man. But I'll definitely sport it. And you know, if Ryan ever wants to come on this podcast and talk about his battle, because he's gonna make it through, like, he's the toughest dude ever, just to talk about what he was going through and what was going through his head, and how he decided, I'm going to beat this, I'm going to dominate this cancer. And if he ever wants to be on the podcast to do it, I would be absolutely humbled and honored to have Ryan Bott on. So shout out to Bott Strong, baby. Let's go. But anyways, let's get this thing going, huh? Episode 4. Dang. Wow. So how are my Army of Champions? How are you guys? I'm doing wonderful, obviously. I'm always doing wonderful. Life is great. I cannot complain, man. Life is too good for me. Like, I have an amazing wife. I have amazing children. Life is too good. And also, I'm drinking this wonderful beer. Yeah. Now, I did have to record this on a Sunday night, so I do have to work on Monday, and I'll talk about why I had to record it on Sunday in a bit here. But I do have to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning tomorrow and go to the gym, because I need to start kicking my ass back into shape. Because after I took that PT test, I let myself go, man. Ooh, boy. I let myself go. Okay. I gave myself a couple weeks to just say, fuck it. I'm going to do whatever I want to do and eat whatever I want. Drink a bunch. And trust me, I'm feeling it now. Like, I feel terrible. So tomorrow, it's back in it, baby. I'm going ham. And I'm going to a CrossFit class, because I do CrossFit 3 times a week, on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. And the reason why I do it is, number one, you know about my sister. If you listen to the last episode, she's a freaking badass when it comes to CrossFit. She's a professional. But I actually got her onto CrossFit, believe it or not. And if she says anything different, she's a freaking liar. But I got her into CrossFit. I got her watching the CrossFit Games. I told her how amazing it was. And I just kind of stopped doing it. But they offer it on base, on the Air Force base, for free for 3 days a week. And I was like, dude, screw it. I'm going to rock it. And I went in there and started taking the classes. And I love CrossFit. Now, I know a lot of people are like, dude, CrossFit's just like a whatever. You know, people, all they do is talk about CrossFit, blah, 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 blah. I love CrossFit because it beats my ass every single workout. Like, every workout, I want to die. It's insane. I swear to God, there have been numerous times where I am in the shower getting ready to go to work after my workout, and I'm in the shower, and I'm like, oh my God, dude, I'm going to throw up. I'm going to throw up. Yep, I'm either going to throw up or I'm going to pass out in the shower. And I do not want to pass out because there's a bunch of naked dudes around me. Please, for the love of God, don't let me pass out. And yeah, it's just, CrossFit is awesome. My wife says I don't have a butt. So doing the squats, doing the deadlifts, do a lot of legs in CrossFit, it helps. It helps. Get a butt there. So I don't know. CrossFit tomorrow. I'm going to kick my ass. I'm ready. I'm excited. I'm going to live this beer up, though. So the reason why I brought this up is because I'm drinking, and you can't see it because I don't want to get my shit yanked off YouTube for copyright reasons. But what I'm drinking is Elysium Space Dust. It's an IPA. I think it's over 7%. So feeling good. Had a couple. But yeah, Elysium, wonderful beer. I would highly suggest it. It's been a wonderful day, by the way. It was 84 degrees out down in South Carolina today. So I had the opportunity to get out and wash the vehicles. We needed to wash the vehicles. God, I leased a brand new Toyota Corolla. I leased it about 8 months ago. And I have not washed it since I bought it. I know it's crazy to hear, especially if you're from the north, because right now you guys have salt all over the roads and your vehicles just get jacked up. But down here we don't have that. But still, I probably should have washed my car. But yeah, it's a commuter car, man. Like, I don't need to drive a pimped out car or an expensive vehicle. Give me the cheapest Toyota Corolla. I'll take it from A to B, and that's it. Like, I'm good. I'm good. When I retire from the Air Force, I'm going to get myself an F-150. That's what I'm going to do. And that's it. I'm good. But from here on out, from now until I retire, I can retire in 7 years. Suck on that. I'm going to drive this Toyota Corolla. Yep. And I'm okay with it. I'm fine. It's amazing. But anyways, yeah, I got out. I got to wash the cars. It was an awesome day. Last week, I got to take 3 days off. So I took Monday through Wednesday off. And so I had a 5-day weekend. It was amazing. It was the first extended weekend that I've had in so long where my kids weren't sick or I didn't have a bunch of shit going on. So I got to just chill. It was amazing. My oldest daughter, Quinn, she turned 2 on Monday. So we got to celebrate her birthday. It was awesome. I didn't have to go to work. So hell yeah. I'm all about it. Just glad that I get the opportunities to take time off work and be with my family, especially in the military, because I know that there are a lot of people in the military that are currently overseas and they don't get to see their family. I have a buddy who I work with who just had a child, had a son not too long ago, and he just posted something on Facebook, and he posted a picture of his son, and he was like, "Hey, my son, this is how old he is. He's literally spent more time on this earth than I've been able to see him." So I think he was there for like 2 weeks, and now he's been gone for 3 weeks, and he's going to be gone for another, whatever month. That's tough, man. Being in the military is hard. When it comes to being around a family and wanting to like spend time with your family, it's tough. So I cherish the days off that I get with my kids and my wife, man. But it was a good 5 days. Now, unfortunately, I had to have a conversation with my wife while I was off, and we had decided that we are going to get some gutters for the home. It was a big buy. We decided, all right, you know what? I think it's time. We've been living in this house for about a year and a half. I think it's time to get gutters. And you're probably wondering, you're probably like, Lee, why doesn't your house have gutters? What house doesn't have gutters? I mean, isn't that a thing that every single house is built with? I mean, why wouldn't they? That just kind of seems like it's part of the house. Like, you have your shingles, you've got your siding, you've got windows, doors. Why the hell wouldn't you have gutters? Well, nobody fucking told me that when you buy a brand new home and it's getting built, that they don't put gutters on it. What? Come on. Why is this a thing? Why am I having a conversation on a podcast right now and getting upset that there's no fucking gutters on my home that I just paid a lot of money for last year? Why can't the builder put gutters on? That makes no sense. No sense. Hey, we're going to build everything. We're going to build everything on the outside of the house. We're going to have everything's going to look great, but we're not going to give you gutters. So when it rains in South Carolina every other motherfucking day, all of your grass is going to wash away. It's going to be gone. So all the sod we lay is going to disappear. And you're going to be stuck with sand and mud. Enjoy. No. Why? That is like building a home and then not putting toilet paper holders in the bathrooms. Who does that? What kind of witchcraft am I dealing with? Get the hell out of here. It blows my mind that I have to go out and I have to spend more money to put gutters on my home. Now, funny story, all right? I do my due diligence, right? And I talked to my wife and I'm like, all right, I'm going to get different people in here, different companies in here to give me estimates on how much it will be to put gutters on my home. And I do that. I have 2 different companies come in. I have one. I put out the recommendation in my neighborhood Facebook page, and I get these recommendations, and I contact these people. I'm like, all right, come out and do estimate, blah, 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 whatever. And I have these people come out, and I had one come out on Friday, and I had one come out today. And the one that came out on Friday, my wife, I wasn't here. I was at work, but my wife was like, oh, they're really nice people. They seem like really good people. It'd be great people to work with. And they're former Air Force. The guy's former Air Force. And guess what? He's former air transportation. He's former my career field. He's a port dog, dude. Port dog. So I'm like, hell yeah, man. That's awesome. So I get the quote back from him and I text him. I'm like, hey, this is Lee. I'm Carla's wife and you came out and did he's like, hell yeah, port dog. I did your thing. I'm like, whoa, yeah, dude. Port dog. Yeah. I was like, well, how much is it going to be? And he's like, $1,250. I was like, shit, dude, that is expensive. It's aluminum. Come on. He's like, yeah, that's the way she rolls, buddy. So I have this next person come out on Sunday today, and they come out and they measure, they do whatever they got to do. And I'm talking to the guy and I'm like, okay, well, when can I get the estimate? And he's like, well, my wife does all the estimate stuff, but she's in London right now and she'll get back to you as soon as she can. I'm like, okay, that's fine, whatever. So I'm sitting here today and I'm waiting and I'm getting antsy because I just want to get this over with. Like, I just want to pay them the money and I just want them to come and do it and just be over and done with it. I'm sick and tired of not having gutters. It is so annoying to walk out of my house when it's raining and have to like hopscotch past the water because it's pouring off the front porch. Like, I can't deal with that. So I'm like, I just want to get it done with. And I'm sitting here thinking, it's Sunday. I told the guy, the port dog, that I was going to get back to him and try to get on a schedule because, yeah, he said it wasn't going to happen for 2 weeks because he was booked until then. And I was getting antsy. And I was like, all right, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to text him. I'm going to say, dude, I got an estimate from the other guy. I haven't heard back a price yet. But he came out to measure. But you know what? There's no way in hell I would go any other direction than with a port dog. So put me on the schedule, baby. Put me on the schedule. And he's like, roger that, bro. Let's go. I'm in. Hell yeah. And I was like, all right, well, tell me a freaking date. When are you guys coming out? And he's like, I'll let you know. And seriously, before he texted me, I got the estimate back from the other company. I got the estimate back. How much was it? It was $950. It was $300 under what the other person quoted me. Are you kidding me? Why does this shit always happen to me? So here I am. I'm pumping this dude up. I'm like, hell yeah, brother. Fucking part dogs. Let's go. Let's put some gutters on this house. And then this person comes back $300 less than me. So what do I have to do? I have to go back to this guy and go, hey, dude, these people quoted $300 under what you quoted me. So I know, like, port dogs, man, we're ride or dies, but if you can't get close to that price, I have to go with him. Okay? Because business is business. Oh my God. I feel like such an asshole. I am such an idiot sometimes. Like, I just want to shove my foot into my mouth. Just shut up. Why can't I have no patience whatsoever. None. I can't. Just shut up, Lee. Shut up and let the estimate come back. Oh God. So here I am. I'm putting these two companies in a bidding war. I'm gonna win eventually. The consumer always wins. That's just the way it goes. But here I am hyping this guy up. He's over there doing fucking backflips, yelling port dog, and then I'm crushing him back into the earth. God, Lee, stop being such a dick. My God. I don't know. But we're getting gutters. So that's the moral of the story. I'm getting gutters. And just shut up, Lee. Shut up. Anyways, I want to move on, and I want to give a huge shout out. Hold on. That's good beer. Now, I want to give a huge shout out to my niece. My niece, Olivia Zilke. She played in the Wisconsin State basketball tournament this weekend. She played on Thursday. Her and her team, the Galesville Ettrick Trempealeau Redhawks, or GET Redhawks, they played Marshall, and I have no idea what their other name was. They played Marshall. And they were the 4 seed playing the 1 seed. And unfortunately, they lost. But they made it to state. They made it to state, and it was the first time in GET girls basketball history that a team made it to state. And, excuse me, they had been very, very close the past couple of years, but they finally did it this year, her senior year. And I am so unbelievably proud of her and all the girls on that team. I was watching the game on Thursday at work. I had to stream it at work. I was shaking because I grew up playing basketball. I've been playing basketball my entire life. And the last time that I got to experience something like that was 15 years ago when my high school boys basketball team, the team I was on, made it to state in 2004. And 15 years later, my little niece, who happens to be 6 feet tall, so she's not very little, she made it. She made it to state. And I'm just so proud of her. It's awesome. I know how it feels to lose at state, like her team did. When we went down to state, we played a team called Catholic Memorial. We got our asses absolutely handed to us. But the team ended up winning state. And the same thing happened with GET. They lost to Marshall. Marshall ended up going and winning state. So hold your heads high, girls. It was just so nostalgic to see them at state. I was just so excited for them. I was shaking, man. I wish they could have won. Man, but God, just shout out to the entire GET girls basketball team. A special shout out to my niece Olivia. I'm so happy for you. And she's moving on to UW Oshkosh. I don't think she's going to play basketball, but she's going to do some amazing things. So definitely looking forward to seeing the bright future for Olivia. So congratulations. Ooh. But anyways, what else should we talk about? Man, I see how, do you guys see how, look at this. This is literally a closet. I'm sitting in a closet. Isn't that crazy? Man, I'll tell you what. Let me talk to you guys a little bit about how weird it is to sit in a closet like this and talk to no one. I started this podcast out. I started doing podcasting a while ago, about 8 months. And I had the hardest time getting comfortable talking to myself. Like, it takes a special person to be able to sit here and have a monologue where I'm just talking to no one and make it actually like interesting. Because I could sit here and read you guys fucking Harry Potter all day. You know, I could do Audible. Like, I could read you Harry Potter. But to be able to have a conversation with you, to be able to have a conversation with the listener, even though I have no idea who that is, and to be sitting here staring at myself, like I'm looking at a computer screen that has a video of me. That's crazy. Dude, we're fucking weirdo. I'm a weirdo when you think about it. Like, you look at, like, hey, people that graduate high school, they're probably like, yo, did you see what Lee's doing? Like, what is he doing? Like, I'm out here, I'm building houses, I'm doing this shit, I'm laying fucking concrete, I'm having children, so I've got a family. What is Lee doing? Is he really talking to himself in a walk-in closet? I am. I don't know what to tell you, man. I felt like I was born to do this. There's no greater joy in my life. Well, obviously my kids and my family, that's number one. But number two, making people happy and laughing. That is it. That is what I want to do. And it may not be podcasting. Hell, maybe I'll be an actor someday. What? I don't know. Maybe I'll do stand-up comedy. Who knows? I'm only 32 years old. But I thought this was a way I could get out there. And if I have to sit in a damn closet and talk to myself, I will. I don't care. I will. And I hope you guys enjoy it. Because I'm having a good-ass time, dude. A good-ass time. Man, it's just weird, though. God, it's weird. But anyways, have you guys been watching Bachelor? Oh, Fantasy Suites were here. It was Fantasy Suite week, I guess. I don't know. I'm getting bored with this season. I really am. Bachelor, like, step your game up, man. This shit is getting boring. The most exciting part of a season is where a dude jumps over a fence. What? He was escaping the cameras. That's not fun. So anyways, this guy has 3 girls left. I believe it's 3 girls. And he takes them to the fantasy suite, and everybody knows what the fantasy suite means. Basically, it means they go on a date, and then they get a choice to bang at the end of the night. And Colton, the Bachelor, obviously the most important thing of this season is he's a bachelor. He's a bachelor. He's a virgin. Wow, this is exciting. But fantasy suites. What are we gonna do with the fantasy suites? So the first date he takes Taisha. And they have a wonderful evening or day, and then they go, and it's like, oh, you're going to stay with him in the fantasy suite. She's like, fuck yeah, dude, let's go. And they ended up not doing it. They didn't bang, man. And apparently they just had some intimate conversation. And what I hear, when that comes into my ears, I just hear that they just fucking cyber sexed in person. They just dirty talked each other, which is weird. When you think about it, like they're laying on the bed and they're just, dirty talking each other, but not touching each other. Oh, God. Nope. No, thank you. But anyways, so the next girl, Cassie, she, all of a sudden, they're at this fantasy suite or whatever. They're not fantasy suite, but they're in this on location and they're about to go on their date. But Cassie's dad shows up, and Cassie's dad's like, I want you to make sure that you know what you're getting yourself into, and are you really into this guy, and blah, 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 blah. And Cassie's all of a sudden, she's like, you know what? I don't want to be with him anymore. You're right. I don't want to be with him. So they go on their date and they're getting ready to bang or whatever, talk dirt, cyber sex each other. I don't know. And she's just like, you know what? Oh my God, I just can't be here anymore. I don't want to be with you. And he's just like, what? Oh my God. I love you, and I want to be with you, and whatever. Oh my God, it's so lame and boring. But she's like, yeah, I don't want to be there. And then he just leaves, and he jumps the fence, and everything. Oh my God, it's crazy, blah, blah, blah. And then he was supposed to go on one more with Hannah G. Hannah G is the one he had the first impression rose. He's been clicking with her the most. I don't even know Cassie. Why is Cassie... Why is he so upset about this Cassie girl? I didn't even hear about her. She's been like a mute for the first fucking 75% of the season. And all of a sudden he's like, oh, I wanted to be with you. And then I'm looking forward to the what's going to happen with Hannah G. And then it's over. Episode's over. What? Dude, what? Hello? What's going on? This is stupid. What? So then I have to wait till the next day. And I'm like, okay, it's fine. I can wait. It's fine. I catch up on Hulu because I don't have cable. Let's go. Boom. Sit down. Ready to rock. Ready to see what the hell happened after he jumped over the fence. Oh my God. It's the climax of the season. And it's the freaking Women Tell All episode where it's not even part of the season. It's just where all the women sit down and bitch and complain about each other. Oh my God. What? They are drawing this shit out so bad. I told you guys a couple episodes ago. If I was the Bachelor, now obviously, you see my ring, I'm not a Bachelor. I'll never be a Bachelor again. But if I was, I would be like fucking Doc Holliday, and they're just like, gone, go home. See ya. Bam! I'm your Huckleberry. Get the fuck out of here. This guy is jumping fences, running away. Come on. This is ridiculous. God, get it over with. Hannah G is going to win anyways. But to be honest with you, I wouldn't even want to win if I was Hannah. I wouldn't. Because if I saw the tapes of him bitching and complaining and moaning and crying about Cassie not wanting to be with him and then jumping over the fence, God, I hope he gets eaten by stray dogs. Colton, why are you always showering? Dude, get out of the shower. You don't need to shower that much. It's insane. God damn. Anyways. Off my Bachelor rant. What else can we talk about? I know I'm coming up on time here. But you know what? I love talking to you guys. I'm having a good time. I'm having a wonderful time. But a couple things before I leave, though. Have you guys been following this Antonio Brown trade drama? Good Lord. This man is shooting himself in the foot. Well, he was. He was shooting himself in the foot. So the Steelers, obviously, if you don't know the story, Antonio Brown, he's an awesome, awesome wide receiver for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And at the end of the season, he was like, you know what? I've had enough of this team. I demand a trade. I want to get the hell out of here. I need to change the scenery. Cool. That's cool. Happens all the time. But Antonio Brown, he was like, you know what, though? Call me Mr. Big Chest. He changed his nickname. It's not All Day or AB or whatever it was. It's not All Day. And Adrian Peterson is All Day. But AB was his nickname, I think. And he was like, you know what? Don't call me that anymore. Call me Mr. Big Chest. And then he has this weird hair now, and he dyed his mustache yellow. Like, it looks like Hulk Hogan's mustache. And then he's got, like, dreads in his hair where one is black and another one is blue and another one, and they're kind of, like, all over. And he looks like a SoundCloud rapper. He looks like someone punched him in the face with a SoundCloud rapper. Or he looks like he was infected with, like, Lil Pump. Like Lil Pump, like, venomed his ass. Where Lil Pump just crawled into Antonio Brown's body and he's working him like a puppet. He's like, grow your hair out. Dye your mustache so it looks like you look like an idiot. You look like a walrus. Oh, my God. He looks stupid. All right. But anyways, so he's flexing. He's like, call me Mr. Big Chest. I want guaranteed money on my next deal. Like, this dude is literally lowering his stock or whatever it is, his value, just because he won't shut the hell up. And the Steelers are like, you know what? Whatever. We don't want to deal with this dude anymore. You know what? Screw it. Let's trade him to the Bills. So that was broke a couple days ago. They're like, Antonio Brown being traded to the Bills. Antonio Brown was like, no. I would rather retire than go to the Bills, which is a smart move. I mean, they have a young quarterback. I think his name is Jason Allen. But, dude, that is where dreams die. Okay, Buffalo, New York. Now, if anybody is listening to this is from Buffalo, New York, hey, I love you. All right? And you are a wonderful person to have the balls to live in Buffalo. That's a tough place to live. Like, they get snow and it's freezing all the time. And it's not fun. But Antonio Brown was like, nope, I don't want to do it. Nope, I'm out. And eventually they pulled it. So that deal was dead. And everybody's like, oh my God, where's Antonio Brown going to go? This man is digging himself a grave. Where's he going to go? Well, I just found out today that Antonio Brown is getting traded to the Oakland Raiders. Man, the Oakland Raiders. You're perfect. Go to the Oakland Raiders. Congratulations, Antonio Brown. You got out of Pittsburgh. You're going to Oakland, where you have Derek Carr throwing you the football. Now, I don't know. Good luck. Good luck with that. I'm just kind of glad that the Packers didn't say, you know what, let's give up a bunch of picks or whatever, or a first-round pick to get Antonio Brown. I mean, the Oakland Raiders gave up a third round and a fifth round to get him. So I'm just glad that the Packers didn't throw out a first-round pick and end up getting screwed over by having some punk ass in the locker room. Anyways, that's Antonio Brown. Congratulations. Enjoy Oakland or Las Vegas or whatever the hell you guys, wherever you're going to go. The last thing I want to talk about before I wrap this thing up was I wanted to announce my Office Meme of the Day winner. Yeah. And that winner is Jeremy Polovich with his Office meme. And I'm going to post that Office meme right here. Yep. And congratulations, Jeremy Polovich. This is something that I want to do more. I want to get more fan interaction. I'll probably do like a meme of the day. Maybe not Office meme of the day, but I love The Office. Like, The Office is hands down the greatest show ever made. I love it to death. It is my favorite show. Michael Scott is the greatest character on TV ever. So I just decided, hey, you know what? Fuck it. We're going to do an office meme of the day. Had some people post some office memes, and I picked the winner, Jeremy Polovich. So shout out to Jeremy Polovich. You know what? I know him, and he's doing a podcast. I know that he's kind of starting out, but I would like to have him on the podcast. So I'm going to get him on this podcast just to kind of get his story. You know, you don't have to be famous for your story to be interesting. That people need to understand that. All right. As a recruiter, I listen to a ton of different stories of why people join the Air Force or their certain situation and what they needed to get out of to change their lives. And I don't know Polovich's story, but I do know that he is an absolutely awesome person, and he is a very, very hardworking person. And sometimes it's nice just to learn why people do that, what makes him tick. And I know that he's starting a podcast himself, a sports podcast. And if I can help him promote that, like, the podcast world is a family. So I'm all in. So shout out to Polovich, office meme of the day winner. Congratulations, dude. Anyways, I'm going to wrap this thing up. I'm going to get out of here. We're almost at 45 minutes. That's crazy, but I've had a good time. I like talking to you guys. It's great. Be sure to check out the social media. Okay. Now, I told you guys I want to tell you this story about why I had to record this tonight, and it's almost been 40 minutes later, and I'm going to tell you now. I'm going to finish it. So I had to record this because last night I had planned on recording this episode, and I wanted to do something different, and I was going to do a Facebook Live. So I sat down, I started rolling with the podcast on Facebook Live. I had people watching. It was amazing. I had people commenting. It was awesome. And then Facebook Live just shut off. Like I said, your video has ended. And I was like, dude, I'm 5.5 minutes in. What the fuck are you talking about? I'm not done. But I got thrown off. So I was like, oh shit, I gotta end it. I tried to re-record it off Facebook Live, and I didn't have the flow. But yeah, I want to keep doing that. I want to figure out a way. I don't know what the hell went wrong. Because I did my research, and it says you can do like 4 hours of live streaming. So I didn't hit a time cap. So I don't know what the hell happened. But I'm going to figure it out. Because I want to give listeners as many opportunities as possible to listen to this podcast. Because if you listen to it, I'm hoping you're going to like it, and then you're going to tell your friends. You're going to tell people you know and say, hey, check out this podcast. People from Holman might be like, yo, you want to see a weird-ass dude that we graduated high school with sitting in a closet talking to himself? Check out It's a Wrap, man. It's crazy. But, so I'm going to figure that out. So episode 5, we're going to do it live. And that's perfect. Oh, my God. Episode 5, we're doing it live. We're going to make it happen. But in the meantime, check out the YouTube channel. It's a Wrap. This video will be posted up on there. I do kind of like a Tosh.0 thing. I make it interesting for the listeners. Okay, so I'm adding whenever I'm talking about. I try to add pictures. Try to have those visual aids. Make it more fun to listen to or watch. Check out the Facebook page. It's a Wrap. I'm always posting funny stuff on there. I have people sending me memes all the time. If you have a funny meme, please send it to me. I will tag you in it. Because I love giving people credit where credit is due. And I also want people to know It's a Wrap, or at least know that It's a Wrap is going to try to make you laugh. You know, the Facebook page, I'm going to try to make you laugh. All right, so I'm going to pump memes out. I want you to see this shit on Facebook and go, oh, you know what? That just made my day. That was hilarious. I love it. Like, I just put a video up, and it was this girl sitting in the bathtub. And this dude is sitting here just like making it rain. Dollar bills. And she's like, I want I want it to be more rain. And he just takes like a wad of 20s and just chucks it at her face and it smacks right in her face. And she just shuts up. He made it hail. It was amazing. I laughed so hard when I saw that shit. But someone sent that to me. And I was like, man, I love this. Let's go. Post. So check out It's a Wrap on Facebook. I am currently in the process, myself. I'm not paying anybody to do this. I am building a website for It's a Wrap where I can have all my videos, all of my podcasts on there. I'm going to post pictures on there. Might even do a blog. Who knows? But I just want to build this brand, man. Trying to build the brand. But anyways, check out the Twitter. I just started a Twitter. Please follow me. It's at It's a Wrap Show. Check out the Instagram at It's a Wrap Show. Again, same thing. Post videos and pictures on there as well. I'm just trying to get this thing going, man. I'm trying to be Mr. Worldwide Pitbull. Pitbull ain't got shit on me. But anyways, I'm going to get out of here, man. It's been 46 minutes. Wow. Hopefully you guys are still listening. Anyways, thank you guys again for the support. I appreciate it. Please listen, like, rate, subscribe, and share the shit out of this thing, man. Let's go, dude. If you have friends that don't know about It's a Wrap, tell them, okay? Let them know. Let them know what we're doing here. Army of Champions, I can't do this without you. I need my champs. Let's go. But that, my friends, is all I have for today. And that is episode 4. Have a wonderful week. I am out. Thank you very much. It's a wrap.